How do you save money? Burying an underground wire. Right here is an underground service being buried. They are putting conduit in the ground, and they're going to run wire through that conduit from the road to the house. Today, if you want to save not just $1, but thousands of dollars, I'm going to give you some really good knowledge on how to save money when you're burying an underground service. You can see he's tying the rope on the end of this pipe, and then he's using the mini excavator to pull that pipe. And he's got this, which this is IPS, 3-inch, and then he's got this, which is 3-inch, schedule 80, and then he's got some schedule 40 conduit. Now I'm going to tell you how you can save money. This conduit right here, that's 3-inch PVC, you can get this in around 10-foot sticks, right? And it's about $10 a foot. Now you see this bell end right here, or this swaged end? Okay, this, keep this in mind. This is IPS. And this is about 200-foot roll. This is about $2 to $3 a foot. And the end of this pipe, which I'm going to show you, it's right there. See the end of that pipe? The end of that pipe can be inserted into this PVC pipe, and you can glue it, right? So you can start your run for your conduit with this pipe, and then you can order this by the roll, and then you can use this for the rest of the run. And you can order this by the roll and have it shipped and save thousands of dollars. I'm going to introduce you to Scott here in a second, but first I'm going to tell you why he uses this pipe. One, it's cheaper. Number two, it's easier to put in the ground because it's more flexible. Three, you can take and bend this, and you can go through tighter bends with this pipe. Make sure you check with your local electric company. Some require conduit, some do not require conduit. This right here says 3-inch IPS schedule 80. Just want to show you that. UL. And this right here is 3-inch schedule 80 PVC conduit. And then over here, you can see, I'm gonna have to turn the phone upside down. This is 3-inch, and it is schedule 40. See that? So how can you save money? If you have a 300-foot pool and you're going to bury 300 foot of conduit, and your conduit's $10 a foot, 10 times 300 feet is $3,000. Then if you use this pipe right here instead of this pipe, and your conduit is only $3 a foot, $3 a foot times 300 is $900. So you just saved over $2 grand. Looks like they're ready for another pull. Just pulling it right there. Working smart, not hard. Almost at the road. Let's go over there and take a look. It's a nice deep trench. Looks like he's made it all the way to the road. Good deal. At the road. This right here is Scott. He's the one that owns the company. What's the company name, Scott?
It's Upchurch Construction.
Upchurch Construction. This guy is super smart and does horizontal boring. He's got a lot of really cool machines that people around here are not used to seeing, and he can do this digging process with not just the Mini X, but he's got a couple more machines that can do it. And I hope this guy starts a YouTube channel, because he has got years of experience and can definitely not only save you money, but save you time. So how long you been doing this, Scott?
About 30 years.
30 years. And you do horizontal boring.
Yes.
You were telling me the other day you had a machine, and I think Vermeer was the company that made the machine, and I think you said it could do like 400 feet, 20 feet deep, and around what, 12-inch diameter, did you say? Or was it?
Yes.
And I think it's like, what, an hour or two it could do that?
Yes, depending on ground conditions.
That's awesome, man. So you work and you do horizontal boring for what, cable company? Is it?
Fiber optics.
Fiber optics.
Gas companies, water lines.
Wow, that's awesome. And you've taught me how to save some money today by telling me, you know, how you can use IPS, because it's schedule 80, and then, correct, you know, same schedule as PVC, and you can also tie it together, you know, different ways, whether you're using a socket fusion tool or whether you're using some type of glue, right?
That's correct.
Adhesive. That's awesome, man. So if people want to contact you, I'm going to put your information down below. If anybody wants some really good advice, if you're doing an underground service, horizontal boring, definitely contact Scott. I'm going to put his company's information down in the link in the description. But if you do do call him for advice, please support him. You know, ask him if he's got a PayPal or a Cash App. Try to get him some money for his great advice, because not every day you meet somebody with his knowledge and experience. So a few questions real quick. How many feet was that roll that I saw with that IPS?
It's around 200. 200
feet. And how deep is the trench that you dug?
We're digging about 30 inches to 36 inches.
So about 3 foot, 2.5 to 3 foot deep. And you're using a Mini X. And underneath the driveway, you said that the codes apply, right? You need to, everybody needs to check their local and city codes, right?
That's correct.
To make sure that, you know, what type of pipe they need to use.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, man, that's awesome. I think the only other question I had was, they made you do schedule 80 underneath the driveway, right?
That's right. Right,
but otherwise you could use schedule 40 in the ground.
Yes. And
then schedule 80, you know, above the ground, because, you know, that's rated for, it's tougher, so more impact, rated for more impact. All right, I think that's it, man. Contact Scott if you got questions, but please support him if you're going to. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, super smart. Hope you liked today's video. I hope you save not just $1 or $2, but thousands of dollars by today's video and the advice. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and smash that bell, ding, so you know what I'm doing. If you learned something, let me know in the comments what you learned. If you have a question, put it down there. If you want to contact Scott, go check out his information and contact him, but please support him. And if you don't have a question, let me know who you are and let me know where you're from. You've been watching tips for just anyone who's going to build an underground service and run some wire. Stay healthy, stay happy.